Good morning and welcome everyone to Breakfast with Spelunky for the 12th of March 2021. I'm your host, Andy Nealon, and it just took me an hour to update my Windows. It just had a massive update and I was start at 9 and Jesus. Instead I wrote a song. Maybe I'll make it to the 4th EP, who knows. Oh boy, what a week. Man, I am freaking stressed out. I need a break. I need a weekend. I hope everyone else is doing fine. Not a whole lot of people here yet because I really messed up the scheduling, but that's fine. I'm just going to start. I played the PSN daily this morning, and I went for a very, very high risk of getting an early Kapala and overcooked a bomb. That's that simple. I just overcooked a bomb. So probably not going to do that this time. See if I can avoid doing that. This also looks entirely different. Man, I feel like, yeah, I said this yesterday already, the PSN and PC versions are wildly out of sync. They are wildly out of sync. Man, this stinks. Okay, that's better. There was a crate up there in the game I played. Yay. Oh god. Okay, come here. Oh god! I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm straight up dead. No, I'm not. Not yet. Pretty soon, though. Pretty soon I'm gonna be dead. Wow, what a crap daily this is turning out to be. Oh my god. Okay, Cat's dead too. I mean, it's kind of a miracle that I survived that at all. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is bad. Hey Ozymandias, hey John, hey Broquaint, hey Tobias. And you say you'd start the stream early at 11 a.m. today. I forgot time zones exist. So nice. Cosmic Ocean, 58 minutes. Wow. That's impressive. We had a lovely show last night with Summoning Salt. That was super fun. That's gonna be. I hope that comes across when you. Oh, I had enough money to buy both of these the last time I was here. There's some money down there. That's still not enough, but there's some money up there. Ooh, all of this is dangerous. I want that money. There we go. Now I can buy it. Sometimes the hitboxes are in my favor. Remember when I couldn't stop ranting about the hitboxes? Oh man. I didn't even know that there was an altar over here. Yay. Well, 2 health is great, right? Yeah, let's get out of here. Episode is up. I haven't listened to it. Oh, it's already up. That's nice. Wow, that was fast. When I'm watching this, yeah, wow. Get out of here, John. I'm summoning some salt with his daily, yeah. Looks like Twig is attempting 799 no hit runs. Wow. I don't even listen to the podcast anymore. I'm just here for Spelunky. Nice, Tobias. I know. There's a podcast on the stream? Yes. Velik. Oh, neat. Looking forward to that pod. Yeah, Velik, your question got asked. I don't remember exactly which one it was, but whatever it was definitely spoken about. Yeah, I brought... Yeah. This is so weird. The pet was over there where the pot is. Yeah, they're so out of sync. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible how much out of sync they are. But sure, fine. Now I'll get the pet here. Right, so that pet I tried to bomb out of up there. And of course died in the process. I only have 3 ropes, so it's probably not... I'm gonna need another... Probably 2 ropes to get back up here. Well, 1 rope if I bomb. I don't like the prospects of that, but you know what? I'm gonna do it. Because I only have 3 ropes left. If I have to go all the way down to get the key, I might just not get the key at all. Right? Yeah, because that's what it's looking like right now. Yep, that's what it's looking like. Like, it would have worked, but I would have been at 0. I would have been at 0 ropes. Not my favorite place to be in this game. Although I do have the jump boots. Whatever. I'm not paying attention. I'm not. Would I have made it up there? I would have not. That was still required a rope. Wait, I'm not bringing the key to the altar. My kid slept great last night. I'm wide awake. Wide awake on a Friday morning. Okay, is there anything else I can sack here? That's not sackable. That's not sackable. No. Well, I can sack this dude. Nope! Not like that. Not like that. Let's stop doing this. I'm bad at this game. Did Summoning Soul explain to you why they want to keep their identity secret? Nope. And we didn't ask. How'd the recording go, or was that already covered? It went great. Not covered is the wrong word. I mentioned it. Yeah, it went great. It was super fun. It's one of those shows where we had a person who actually answered the questions, super friendly, very knowledgeable. We recorded it in like an hour and 15 minutes. It was really smooth. And it was super fun to do. And man, that Wii Sports Resort Golf, that speedrun video is nuts. That work? Nope. Didn't work. Hope that works. Nope, also didn't work. Cool. I love it. Okay, come here, bud. I guess I'm not getting your bombs. Because let's forget it. It's going great. Great game. Great daily. Smooth as silk. Got the Kapala, 8 health, 20 bombs. What could go wrong? It's the return of 1 health Nealon. Oh! Yep, there we go. There's 1 health Nealon. Hey, Rocklight. The Wii Sports Resort video is what got me started with Summoning Assault. Yeah, it's great. Did you bring up Spelunky speedrunning? Briefly. It wasn't the main topic. It was one of those you won't believe what you're going to watch 45 minutes speedrunning. We go. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's so good. Yeah, I don't give this daily a whole lot. I'm not giving this daily a lot of hope to go much longer, to be very honest. Right? Like 1 health, 1 bomb, 1 rope. Not looking good. Not looking good. Oh, and look who it is. It's Spit Monster. Oh boy. Are you kidding me? Why did I not grab onto that ledge? I was literally pushing super hard in that direction. How about Reelin' Kneelin'? Yeah, have you seen the half a press video? No, I've only seen the Quest to Beat Matt Turk, the Wii Sports Resort Golf, and the Super Mario Brothers 2. That's the one. Those are the ones I've seen. Okay. Oh wait, that's not a Summoning Salt video. Okay, got it. I didn't know that. I'm trying to hold, like, I don't know if you noticed, everyone, but I'm trying to not die. Even though this is a doomed run. Kinda, feel like it's kinda cursed, but holding on. I'm holding on. I'm not holding on. Not with that kind of RNG. This is great. This is great. It's going great. I got all the resources I need. I mean, what else do I need? I need a health. I need a bomb. Ropes are for chumps. Yeah, I got everything. I'm doing great. I almost bought Loop Hero this morning because my friends on a call yesterday could not stop talking about it. But then I saw like the reviews and was like, oh, grinding, grinding, this grind, that grind. I was like, do I want to play that? This doesn't sound like a game I'm going to enjoy. Oh my god. So that's not going to crash down on me because that's going to block. Okay, that's the exit. Let's see, can I kill these things? I'm just curious to see if... I mean, I'm going to die here, right? Oh god. This is just... Why am I doing this to myself? Oh god. What the actual hell? Get off of my back. Oh, that's too bad. Whatever, it's still points. Let's not get hit by that. There we go. I got the Kapala, back in the game. Back in the game at 2 health. It's all good. Do I need to I can jump off of this platform, right? Yeah. Oh well. I mean, not really a lot of choices here. Jesus Christ, off my back. Well, let's drink some coffee, hang out for, I don't know, a minute and a half. Who's the Summoning Salt with Spelunky? Ix maybe? I think that came up. Yeah, I'm curious about Loop Hero. I'm very curious about it, but I played Hades for the show. I really liked it, but I almost emerged once. And then when the show was recorded, I never played it again. Right? So I don't know. I think, so the question is basically for me, when I die today, how do I spend the next 90 minutes? Do I play Lonely Mountain? Do I play the Lonely Mountains downhill free ride? Or do I download Loop Hero and play Loop Hero? Right? I plateaued between chapters 2 and 3. This is what happened to my friends on the call yesterday. Right? How many Argentina's worth of energy were used up selling JPEGs yesterday? I don't know. I don't care anymore. I mean, I care. I definitely care. I'm just not gonna. I'm not gonna get up and get into that. Syncope House and or Star Jump. Yeah, I saw you tweet. I saw you message about that on Discord. Syncope House. Oh my God, really? I don't know if I have Syncope House in me. We'll see. "90 minutes of Fortnite. Under no circumstances." Okay, I gotta get out of here. No! No! Cool, cool. Little patch of lava on the left. All good. I mean, I saw the lava dude coming from the top. And I wanted to avoid it, and there was a little patch of lava there, and I jumped into it. Whatever, that was it. That run sucked ass, so let's not get too hung up on it. That was a shit run. I want to have at least one good run today. It's Friday. It's the end of the week. I'd like to have one good run. And by a good run for me is like, it'd be cool to get to Sunken City. But if I get to the tide pool and it's looking good and stuff like that, or Neobab and I die in Neobab, then that's fine. Hey, Pixel Titans. Hey, look at Spelunky. Hi, Colin. I've been for Lonely Mountains. Okay, there's a lot of different games. No! So, Colin, I've for sure regressed in my Spelunky skills. Like, it's bad. I'm bad at it. I'm not that I was ever great, but man, I got really bad. Okay. John says with Loop Hero, there's a way. Is there a way to tell which tiles give with which resources? I mean, everything that I've been hearing from my friends is that it's wildly obtuse. Pixel Titan says, after my first 3 Cosmic Oceans, I hit a dry spell and felt despair that I lost it. Yeah, I haven't been to Cosmic Ocean in a while. Unfortunately, I think you need a wiki to find. See, I'm not going to play that game. Colin, update for me, so I haven't pushed my personal best past 770. 770 is pretty damn good, man. A wiki to play Loop Hero. No, thank you. That's not happening. Aw, come on, game. Just give me the pet. Just give me the pet somewhere in like an accessible spot that doesn't require 18 ropes to get back up here. Well, that is hidden. I can't get to the shop. Cool daily. Cool. This isn't the daily. Cool run. Game. Okay, what's here? Ooh. Maybe it's time for a certain stealin' kneelin'. I mean, we all know how that's gonna end, but why not? What could go wrong? I mean, really, what could go wrong? Not a lot. There's the pet. Sack the pet. I just have to hope that the shopkeeper stays locked up over there. Okay. Do I bomb this? Sure, let's do it. Okay, the shopkeeper did not stay locked up over there. The shopkeeper is for sure running free. That's not bad, but I could use some... Okay, this sucks. This sucks. Guess I just have to time it. Stand in the shop. Yeah, I guess I could have done that. Hey, Sanka, you did. Wait, where did the cool runnings quote come from? A few cards, blah, 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 consistent. You don't need the wiki to play, okay? Just do the grind, which is where I quit. Yeah, I don't want to grind. I'm not interested in grinding. I updated my personal best to 746. Nice. Time is a thing. I'm not sure I'm going to get much past my personal best 17. Yeah, my personal best is like 7.8 or 7.9. Cool runnings. Yeah, man. We just watched Cool Runnings like 2 months ago or something. Around Christmas, I think. What are the chances of Mossmouth patching in a save feature at this point? I mean, I'd like it. If you stood in the shop, he would have stopped jumping and gone down since you're on the same level. Got it. Xanagar, wait, what did I miss about Cool Runnings? I don't know. Aw, man, I want those bombs. Come. Sorry, bud. Senseless murder. I mean, maybe, but it's Fanatic Friday. I just made that up. This way John gets his beloved jungle run, right? This isn't gonna work, right? I'm gonna have to wait till this doofus gets bonked. Nope, that's not gonna work. How about this? Could you please get hit? Oh no! I jumped right into it. Damn it. So close. So close. That was close. I almost got the timing right. I almost got the time. I'm a little bit bummed out about that. The timing seemed good, but clearly was not, as evidenced by evidence. If it's Fanatic Friday, you gotta get the crown. I mean, I don't even know how to get the crown. Oh, please. Oh, God. Okay, fuck this. I thought we started at 10:30. Digital Iliad, I started early today because I don't have a faculty meeting. I put it on the Discord. These Friday times are bound to change based on whether it's the semester or not. So, apologies for that. Good job, Skeleton. Great timing right there. And we go together. I'm no longer interested in games where I go down to 2 health on 1-2. Garbage. Another game I could play is Hearthstone Battlegrounds. I got back into that the other day. That game, man, I love that game. So good. I'm bad at it. I used to be decent at it. Oh, come on. Wait, did that kill the cat? Oh, Jesus. Okay, that was not smart. I used to be good at it, but I hadn't played it in a year. A lot of my friends are playing it. They know the meta a lot better than I do. So my Elo's garbage compared to theirs. I'd like to see Hearthstone played. I can do that. I can play some Hearthstone Battlegrounds after this. Let's do that. I'll definitely still... I'm not going to quit at 11:30. I'll probably quit at noon or something like that. There we go. Like to see about Battleground's pretty different than traditional Hearthstone. Yeah, it's very different. Very different. So it's an auto chess. It's an auto battler. Colin Arthur, Sarah and I played a bunch of Hearthstone on release and we destroyed everyone at the time online because of our Magic experience. I assume it doesn't work that way anymore. It does not. And also, I'm not going to be playing... Yeah, I'm going to be playing Battlegrounds. I have no interest in playing Constructed Hearthstone. If I want to play Constructed, I'll play... Sorry, I'll play Magic Arena. Oh, man. Well, we know what that means. We all know what that means. Time for Stealin' Kneelin'. Stealin' Kneelin's back. Here we go. It's a nice stereo field effect going on in this song, by the way, which I really never paid attention to until just now. Got a million bombs. Oh wait, did I just mess up? Yeah, I left it. Idiot. Yeah. Yeah, at least exactly. At least I didn't murder him this time. Sure. I mean, stupid. I'm playing almost 100% gut feeling right now. Which is my favorite way to play video games. Guess this dude would be better alive, so let's wait until he comes over here. You're not making mistakes, you're making content. Always love that one. Digital content. Infinitely replicable. Oh, look. Look, look, look. Look, look, look. Oh, come back here, buddy. No, sorry, don't get hit. Don't die. Oh, look. Nice staircase, too. Sweet. Didn't even need to use my last... ooh, and jump boots. Man. Oh! Well, careful. Arrow trap. Okay, another arrow trap, but I think that already triggered. Yep. I might need to... Oh, man. Unfortunately, those two dudes are timed very poorly. If they were going in and out of the shop at the same time, I could probably just drop in there. But I think now I'm going to have to bomb and drop down. Right? Yeah, let's do it. Let's bomb and drop down. I love how they forgive me if they shoot each other. It's so good. That was clearly not on the thief. I love to think how they would actually quote-unquote be reasoning about it. Which of course is BS because it's just a freaking AI, but... Man, I know he stole from us. I know you stole from us, but you should have shot me, bro. You should have shot me, bro. Because next round, I'm going to forgive him. Because you shot me. There we go. Oh, Colin, I listen to podcasts now. Nice, nice. Now that you mention it, I think I track to games that don't require sound. Nice, interesting. I like games with sound, but that's just me. I like music and sound and everything. I think podcast listening has reduced my skill, but I've decided to just get better to offset that. Nice. Well, I already have that, so that's not particularly interesting. I don't really care. The number of bombs I have, I don't really care about getting Van Horsing. Like, at all. I'm not saving those, turns out. I'm at 6 health, I don't care. Oh boy. Nope. There we go. Okay, exits over on the right. What? Okay, exits on the right, but I have to go through the... Nah. Nope. No, I don't. One second. Let me check something. Okay. Uh-oh. Buddy, buddy. Leave me alone. Let's get out of here. Okay. Let's do this over here, I guess. Meh. Not good. Is it me or is it odd that card deck-based games only got popular in the recent past? As video games, I mean, they've been very popular in tabletop. Always, basically, right? As video games, I mean, I don't think people thought about making video games that are card-based, right? I guess Zach was one of the people who started doing that as well, right? With mobile. People just started realizing that it isn't limited to mobile. Ah! You know what? I'm not engaging with you. You piece of shit. Okay. Yeah, no more messing with the skeletons. Not interested. Okay. Nice. I needed ropes. Uh-oh. It's a vampire massacre. Someone make a pun out of that. Where's Docky when you need him? Oh god, I hate that. Oh my god, I hate when that happens. I hate it. Jesus, you garbage vampire. That just cost me 3 health. Ugh. So annoying. Is there a good way to like check that out early on so I don't always get stunned by frickin' vampires falling from the ceiling? come up the middle rope. Yeah, I get. Well, the middle rope triggers Vlad, and I don't want to trigger Vlad that way, right? Vampire Masquerade. That's a good one. Uh-oh, careful. Uh-oh, careful, careful, careful. I need to get out of here. 3 health. The sucks. Oh my god. Everything's alive here. Are you kidding me? Damn it, I wanted to poison him. Well, whatever. Sorry, bud, you're not living. You're not living through this. That's not happening. Neither are you. 3 health. Ugh. Gross. Did I pay? Did I pay? I paid. Because I feel like she's not going to be around much longer. Okay, arrows. Bow and arrows right there. Should have gone jungle. Probably. It's a boring ass run. It's a boring ass run. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm like, maybe I need to take a break from this game. I'm not feeling it. I'm like, yeah, fine. This is a great game. I love it, but maybe I need a Spelunky 2 break. Oh, look. Yeah, let's get whatever's in there. Compass. Okay, fine. Ooh. A lot of good stuff here. I want that. I want that. What will I do on weeknights? I'll play something else. I'll play something else. I mean, I hope that my plays are interesting nonetheless, irrespective of what I play, but maybe that's not true. Okay, this has bad idea written all over it. Okay. So now I'm for sure coming back because I think maybe I'm close to Kapala. I don't know. I haven't been, once again, as always, I have not been keeping track at all about my point total for the Kapala. Turns out I was doing good. Okay. Ah! Back in the game! Back in the game! Ugh. What the hell? Okay, so my screen, I don't know if anyone just saw that. My screen froze and didn't move at all. That sucked. Oh, look who it is. Trusty Rusty Mount. Glitch in the Matrix. Yeah, that was weird. I thought I messed up. But no, the game was just frozen. Okay. I feel like I'm a little bit too far over, but fine. As long as I don't crush the block at the bottom, it's all good. I will not crush the block from here, right? I don't think so. Oh, there we go. That's better anyway. Uh-oh, this is a little bit too close for my taste, but sure. Works. Works, works, works. That was a little too close, a little unnecessarily close just now. Mods! Yeah, kick that guy out. Kick that Tobias guy out. I'll hire mods if anyone here has any fancy ideas of like trying to get me into NFTs. I'll hire mods in a heartbeat. Why did I not grab that blood? I want the blood. I want the blood. Take your blood. I have lots of artist friends who are making six figures, so my opinion is shaded. Shaded in... Well, you know what? Let's not go there. Let's not go there. Money is a sad excuse. What? Oh my god, I can't believe I'm saying this. Fuck you if money... Not you, Colin, but if money is the reasoning for this, get fucking fucked. Right? Is my opinion. Jason was kind enough to remove my pieces from his auction. They were listed for $8,500. And yesterday someone asked me like, oh, do you have second thoughts? I'm like, no. No, I don't. I don't. Ah, this bites. Wait, that's not the exit. I can go this way. I hope people who are making money off of this right now pay the price later in, like, whatever. Maybe they're making a lot of money off of this now, but there's going to be I hope there's a reckoning for this nonsense, irresponsible BS behavior. And if there's not, well, whatever. I'm an old... At that point, I'll just call myself an old person. Was fast. Want me to jump on Discord VoIP to have the discussion? I don't know, Colin. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if you've been following this, but I've been in a slight back and forth with Jason, and it's costing me more cycles than I want it to. Like a lot more. A lot more. So it depends on what your opinion is. Because I'm not gonna have a discussion about the benefits of it. Under no circumstances. That's not a conversation I'm willing to engage in. Jason's moves here bullshit. Okay. Well, then we're on the same page, right? I mean, you're more than welcome to jump on here. 1 second. Let me pause this. I'm not gonna turn off a conversation around this, but like I'm not gonna have a conversation that's gonna cost me in the sense that I'm gonna be bummed out for the rest of the day. Okay, let's see. Where am I? Where's my Discord? Switch device. 1 second. I gotta set this up. I never have this set up properly. Let me make sure that voice and video. Input device. Nope. Wrong input device. Output device. Nope. There we go. Okay, this should work. This should work. There you are. There you are. Start voice call. Here we go. Let's see if I can get Colin on this. Hey, hey. Yep, I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Perfect. Oh, that worked much easier than I expected to. Let me get back to the screen.
Wait, let me mute the. All right.
Yeah, you have to mute
the Twitch.
Okay, I'm gonna try my best to keep playing in parallel.
Yeah. Do it. Now it's like crypto art Spelunky stream.
It's crypto art Spelunky stream, exactly. No, I mean you saw what happened. I mean you probably saw what happened, right? Like
if we want to just bitch about Jason Rohr stealing your art, I think that is a completely reasonable way to spend time.
Well, I don't care. So here's the thing. So I actually emailed with Jason, and I basically said to him, irrespective of what other people told me to do or not do, I said to him, look, my tweet was actually not the point, right? I couldn't care less whether he like appropriates my art or something.
Why not?
What I do, well, because I do. Okay, so let's say like this. I do, but that's not my main point. My main point is the idiocy around people making digital objects artificially rare. That is like the dumbest thing that I have heard maybe in my entire lifetime.
Okay, so here's my opinion on that. So, okay, one, Ethereum, right? All these stuff run on Ethereum, which is a coin like Bitcoin.
Right,
Ethereum is terrible for the environment.
Right.
It's a huge amount of waste, and that is
Yep.
Unexcusable and terrible. And that's just true. Maybe one day in the future it won't be true, but right now it is certainly undeniably true.
Right.
Okay, here's where I go, but like I say, running the Museum of Other Realities, right. I'm in touch with a lot of very tech-savvy artists because they work in VR, so they know about tech and are interested in tech.
I don't know if you're watching what I'm doing here right now, but that's not great.
You're completely just do a little jump. Or don't even do it. Just
no. A dude's dead. Okay.
On a delay. Oh my god, how's this going so wrong?
I got out. I made it out. Yeah, you should watch the. You know what? Wait, here. I'm doing this wrong. Here's what we're doing. Yeah, I'm doing this wrong. I have to go to Discord and stream it so that you're not on a delay. This makes no sense. Here, share your screen. Where's my Spelunky screen? What the hell? Oh, there it is. Go live. Okay, you probably can't see anything right now, but you should see something in a second, hopefully.
I can see the game.
Okay.
Wait, no, it's gone.
Wait, can you see it now? Okay.
Okay. Now I can see it.
Good. Okay, sorry, I interrupted you. Go ahead.
Okay, so, wait, are you gonna get that clone gun? It's your...
I rarely get the clone gun.
Yeah, I mean, you have... Yeah, okay. Are you gonna go? All right, never mind. I'm gonna talk about crypto. I want to know about your path now. It's like, are you gonna try to go clone gun climbing glove skip? Probably not. Right?
I don't even know what that is.
You tried the climbing glove skip like last stream I watched, and
I was really
through it, and you fell down at the first hurdle.
Yeah, it was really bad. I'm not really trying to do that. Like I'm just.
So you don't really care.
I'm trying to not die.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should just do vanilla.
Doing vanilla.
Although it would be good to get the Yonk skip, but...
I mean, I am going to try to get the Yonk skip.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well. There's, no downside.
Yeah.
Okay. Crypto art. So working on the Museum of Other Realities, obviously I know a lot of artists who are, tech-savvy. And so we actually did, we did an exhibit on John O'Ryan Young, on Joy's work in the crypto space, 3 or 4 years ago. So like I know more about this than like most people do. I had to write some code for that. I've like gone on Ethereum and like you can read the source code for the contracts that this art runs on. So I do like know some of how the tech like actually functions.
Okay.
So the market obviously makes no sense. I agree that probably the art and the blockchain are even more disconnected than you realize. Like these, like, you know, quotes buy a JPEG on the blockchain. You're not even buying a JPEG. The JPEG is not stored on the blockchain. Like you don't.
You're buying a link, right, or something like what?
Yeah, you're buying a link, and you hope that the link you're buying is from the actual artist, but there's no. I mean, your artist is publishing a hash. That is their account, and hopefully that's true. Hopefully but it's fairly I'll let you do the skip, and then we can get back.
Yeah, I was just like, should I wait for you? Because I'm like, I should probably try the skip. That looks about a little bit. Do I have the gloves? I do not have.
I haven't done this in so long because I do different skips now. Oh, I don't think What? Nice. Well done.
It worked. Well, wait for it. Right, my damage usually comes afterward. This second part is the part where I usually mess up. First I wait for a second. I think that's probably as far as it's gonna drip. Then I toss a rope because I panic. Right? I do this.
You could probably just make it to an edge, but I think you should do this.
Yeah. Okay, that worked. Well, worked.
Yeah.
Still sucks.
Or yeah, you gotta throw. This is easy. Just throw a bomb. Whoa.
Oh Jesus.
Whoa! What are you doing?
I don't know.
Don't go in there.
I'm not going in there. I just need to go back up and get my.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll just need to use a bomb to clear the lower door on the way back down.
Right.
But that's easy.
Oh Jesus! Come on.
Since you're on the clock, I'll postpone crypto talk.
I mean, go ahead. I'm still listening.
No. Wait. Let's wait. This is still tense. Oh man, there's so many poison bubbles everywhere.
Oh Jesus! Yeah. Okay. It's
nice.
Oh boy, man.
Nice.
So many poison bubbles. Where the hell is the?
It's over the lava. It's right there on the right.
Oh, it's over on the right. Okay.
Yeah, it's like under the lava. You're gonna have to get on your rope. No, left.
Oh.
Get back on that rope you were climbing.
Wait, this one?
Yep.
Oh, there it is.
And then just bottom right, throw a bomb. It'll clear it out.
Okay.
Boom.
Cool.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Now back on autopilot. Okay, so the market is obviously makes no sense and is ridiculous and is certainly a bubble and people are going to lose their shirts. I think that this is probably absolutely a true statement.
Right.
But that's not true of the artists who are partaking in it. If you're an artist, you are not speculating in the market. You're kind of you're basically taking advantage of it. Like, say you produce a JPEG and then you want to sell it on NFT. This is also a lot of the artists I work with would take objection with the fact that you're just like buying a JPEG. Obviously, they're a little more. They think it's more real than I do. They're a little more genuine about it, which is cool. But this is my take. Yeah. So if you're an artist, you put a JPEG on the blockchain, you put it up for sale. You're like, all right, let's see how much this makes, what the bidding goes to, or you put it up for a set price or whatever. Say you make like $100,000, which is crazy. And I know people, I know like a number of artists who are making six figures.
Yeah, no, I've heard of this.
So you make $100,000 in ETH, right? That gets paid to you in like an ETH account.
Right.
Then you just clear that to USD, and suddenly you have $100,000 with no exposure to any vagaries of the market, except for kind of a brief period of time where your thing is for sale and when you cash it out. So the artists aren't speculating.
Yeah. No,
artists are taking advantage of the speculative bubble in a way that is not risky to them. So basically my take on it is that artists are like taking a bunch of money from crypto bros, which I don't really have a problem with.
That's not my problem. My problem is twofold, right? First of all, you're still generating the NFT, right? So it's like you're still participating in a system that I find to be disturbingly wasteful, right? Even if you're only doing it for one thing. So that's number one. Number two, I'm a form follows function guy. You've met me before, right? I don't like the idea in general of like taking something that is intrinsically copyable, like infinitely copyable, perfectly copyable.
Here's where you're gonna get yourself in trouble.
Well, I mean, I'm not in trouble. I'm a professor. I have a tenure. I'm not gonna get in trouble, right?
I'm just mean you're not going to be able to. I'm going to say something, and then you're not going to be able to have an answer to it.
Go ahead.
So me and I mean, I guess like you're more, you're less directly affected to it right now. But you with Osmos, you make your money directly off of false digital scarcity.
Sure. Well, wait. 1 second. 1 second. No. I knew this was going to come, and I'm very well prepared for that. First of all, the fact that game made any money was a windfall that is beyond belief lucky, right? I wanted to put the game out for free, right? Eddie wanted to put it out for money, and then we had a very long discussion about how much that should cost, right? And I was like, well, I still want more people to play it, right? And so if that had never generated revenue, my life would have been different. I don't think it would have been a lot worse, right? I don't think that I needed that. Nah, I got it. I mean, I'm just straight up sorry. That's my answer, right? There are other ways to make a living. And if you can't make a living with the thing the way it is, maybe that's not the way, right? And if you can, because you're starting to have arguments around the idea that tech bros are going to give you money for it, and you're going to participate in this garbage system, in this absolutely garbage system, right?
Well, let's take these one at a time. Let's take these one at a time. So, are you going to argue that everybody who makes a living off of video games and movies are immoral and taking part in an immoral market?
Well, first of all, there's a copyright.
All those things are
first of all, but first of all, yeah, but there's a I mean, yes, but
you should go get the Clover in the.
Yeah, I'm too upset. See, I knew this is why I didn't want to have this conversation, right? I'm too upset right now.
You're just like bouncing back and forth with the cat.
They're not making, like, we never made NFTs out of the thing, right? If people copy it, they copy it. If they
okay, but if people could, so that feels very disingenuous to me. Like you were counting on.
Why is that disingenuous?
If you wouldn't put up a website with I'm not going to talk about you. I'm going to talk about me.
Okay.
And you can tell me if I'm being immoral.
I mean,
so I would not put up a website. Say I just launched Incredipede. I would not put up a website that can like a Google Drive link to the Incredipede exe. Because I count on some friction there, on some generating some amount of scarcity to the bits that make up Incredipede.
Right. Well, you're also here's another way of seeing this, right? You're also asking people to fund your work so that you can make sustainable, and they could be copying it, but they're not. And you're counting on some friction. I'll give you the friction, but the friction is not the same as like generating this garbage fictional currency.
Okay, but if I could instead of counting on friction, if I did have a system like something, say, less ugly than the kind of like rootkit ugly stuff that AAA people use for copy protection. If I had like a nice system for copy protection, I would use it. I would generate like perfect digital scarcity.
Colin, here's the point.
Would that be an immoral thing to do?
If someone did it, that was too close.
Wow, that was a nice shot.
If someone did it, let me pause this for a second. If someone did it say someone put up a JPEG on a website and said, "I made this." Yeah. Would you kindly give me X dollars for it? Yeah. That's Bandcamp. I do Bandcamp. Yeah. But I don't generate a unique thing so that one person in the world can listen to my music.
Okay, this is a different. So
that's my take.
It's stupid. I also think it's stupid.
I think it's stupid.
Right? I opened the discussion saying that it's a ridiculous bubble that doesn't make any sense.
Exactly, but I'm also.
Brokepoint says the history of anything you go by, and often is, I imagine the tulip market will pass, and hopefully something more environmentally, financially esteemable will come into effect. I think Brokepoint is 100% right about the tulip market. That's exactly just another speculative bubble. Right. I don't think the difference is that I don't think anything will necessarily come to replace it. So if we agree that the idea of can we agree the idea of digital scarcity is not inherently immoral?
It's not. It's not inherently immoral. But the big but here is big but. Man, I'm such a child. The big but here is whether you have it, whether it's unique, like one of a kind, or it's infinitely copyable. I heavily disagree, and it's not. I don't call it immoral. I just think it's stupid.
No, I agree.
The NFT part is the immoral part. The part where like you try to make a thing that's inherently copyable unique is stupid, not immoral.
I agree that it's stupid, and I think that I think it's probably stupid in ways that you don't even know exist, but I agree that it's stupid.
Probably not, but I'm talking about just the bare bones, the thingness of it, right?
Yes.
To use terms from philosophy, right? The thingness of it.
Immoral.
It's not immoral. It's stupid.
Okay. I agree.
Yeah.
But if it's not immoral and artists are making money, then it's good.
But then comes the second part about, if at that point you could make it so that it didn't waste a ton of energy, then I'd start thinking, okay, now I just think it's stupid.
Yes.
Right?
So
now,
yes, I agree. So there's no way, I mean, maybe in the future there will be a way around the intense CO2 use of the Ethereum chain, and then we can have this nice discussion in an intellectually divorced way about whether it's moral or not.
And then, so then on an idea.
Currently, it's an abhorrent system.
Right. So then it doesn't become immoral. It still remains to be stupid, and I'm just ideologically opposed to it. Right. Ideologically, oh shit! I gotta be careful here. 1 second.
Yeah,
I'm messing up.
You got plenty of bombs.
I do. But
17,
Wait. I can do this though, right? I can do this.
Yeah.
Then I'm just ideologically opposed to it because I believe in sharing. Like when Eddie and I had the conversation around the pricing of Osmos, the idea was that I always wanted the largest amount of people to have access to it. So I want to price it lower so that, in Dreamland, we sell 2x at half the price.
I mean, that's cool.
We're making the same amount of money, and we have twice the amount of people playing it, right? So because I was much more interested in that, again, ideologically. This is not something where I'd say someone who doesn't share my ideology is immoral, right? I'm not saying it's immoral. I'm just saying I think it's stupid. Now, on an artistic level and a creative level, I just dislike, and this comes from all the way back from my schooling in architecture, right? I don't like it when people label a thing that it's not unless it's for conceptual art. Right? And this is not, you can't tell me that the entire NFT industry is all conceptual artists trying to say something about the nature of art, because that's bullshit. And I'm not saying you're saying it, but that's what I've been hearing from people. That's garbage.
The entire NFT industry is like artists taking money from people.
Exactly. They're not conceptual artists, right?
They're getting paid.
Yeah. So it's, you know what?
These are people who've done great stuff for forever, for like years, and they've taken them years to build the skill. I mean, like all artists, it's hard to get paid. I just love that these guys are doing it.
But here's the other thing about that, right? Like most of the artists I know, including game designers, right? Game creators who, in my opinion, some of them are very artistic creators, right? Some of them make it work and some don't. My go-to example for this was always Ansel Adams, famous photographer, right? Probably heard of him, I assume, because you like nature. He did all the like famous black and white photography of
big silver prints.
Yeah, exactly. So that dude spent half of his year doing commercial photography. In that commercial photography, he invented techniques like painting with light, where he'd like darken down or like go to a bar at night and then open the aperture all the way on the camera and then paint highlights with a flashlight. This is all there was no computer, right? So he did all this shit that you can now do on computers in his commercial work. His artwork that he spent 6 months out of the year doing, where he was like traveling and taking pictures, never really made him a whole lot of money until very late in life. So that's the model that I know from many artists. And I'm sorry, and again, this is potentially scathing, but anyone who tries to make that work as a full-time gig and can't swing it, I'm sorry, you got to find a job like everyone else.
But dude, these guys are swinging it. They're literally swinging
That's fine, but like all I'm saying is now
this is how they're swinging it.
Yeah, now this windfall, fine. You do it one time, whatever, right? Like I'm not gonna but like for participating in this, like I don't know. I just have there's something in my gut that makes me want to puke in my mouth, right? About the idea that you would take something, and yes, I can get the point where it's like, well, I'm only fucking over the rich people, right? I'm only fucking over the tech bros. I'm all for it, right? Because I don't like those folks either, right? But you're weirdly complicit in it. The second you set foot in it and you're like, well, I'll use their tools against them. That's the same garbage that got us to the politics in the United States, right? Where it's like, well, if they're using gerrymandering, we're going to do it too, right? It's an eye for an eye. It's bullshit. It's cultural bankruptcy, right? It's fucking cultural and social bankruptcy. I will not participate in it, and thus my pieces have been removed from the auction. They were listed at $9,000.
I mean, he literally stole those from you.
Yeah. Well, they're gone. They're gone. And he actually said that he was going to cut. He said, in the rare chance that these things make money, which I don't think it's that rare, honestly, given what you're telling me right now again. He was going to cut everyone in because he assumed that everyone would be pissed off that they're not getting their money's worth, right? That was not the reason why I was upset. Right?
I don't know that it's rare that Jason. I mean, I think you have to be a certain kind of artist with a certain kind of audience to have success.
I mean, maybe Jason could have pulled that off 8 years. I don't know. Maybe he'll still pull it off. The auction goes live tomorrow, I think. I guess people will see, right? I don't know. I'm not going to follow it because I have a 17-month-old lovely son who needs my attention.
Right? Look crazy right now, so I wouldn't be super shocked if it happened, but I would also not be surprised if it flopped, just because he hasn't managed to generate.
Well, I mean, it's probably going to generate some
in the right circles.
Here's the unfortunate truth, right? Again, you're right. You're correct about the right circles, and again, you know way more about this than I do. But he's going to get a little bit of buzz by press potentially. I don't know if this is going to happen, right? I did talk to a couple of people, and there are people writing pieces right now about this. And if that's
probably because he literally stole art and then had to move it. And also, everybody loved Jason Rohr until he fell down. Whatever well he fell down.
Who knows? The bad pundit / populist who fucking knows, right? Cracked servant of Jade. Let's find this. Let's find
let's do it. Let's find this snake.
This is gonna be the wildest.
Cracked green snake.
This is gonna be the wildest archived YouTube video. Cracked servant. Wait, what? Jade snake. Cracked jade snake.
Cracked green snake.
Oh, it's right there.
Oh, yeah.
It's
easy.
right there.
So just don't get crushed by that elevator.
Trying.
So I am morally outraged by the use of carbon that's going to destroy our world.
Right.
I think that's a very reasonable thing to be morally outraged by. I'm not morally outraged by people doing art wrong or whatever. I don't really have a problem with that, especially since friends of mine are actually getting paid.
Right. Well, I mean, it's okay to not. So here again, I'm not expecting. How do I? Okay, if there's a little laser, is there a way for me to avoid getting hit by that laser?
Yeah, this is a trick. If you go, if you're right next to it, it won't hurt you. If you're right, if you.
So do I have to walk? Do I have to
You can down climb. That'll do it, guaranteed.
Oh, nice. Whoa.
The thing falls on you. Sorry, I didn't realize.
That's super funny. Okay. I guess let's take it. I'm gonna drink coffee and have a little bit more of a chat here. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm not even outraged by people. So the fact that you are not on board with I don't think that these things should be unique thing. That I would not even. It's not I think Colin's an idiot for thinking that's. No, that's not the truth. I just think it's stupid, right? I
also think it's stupid.
Yeah, I don't think
that's not the question. Yeah. I think it's stupid. It's just not a moral outrage. That part of it is not a moral outrage.
Well, it's okay.
It's just some dumb shit, and if some people who are doing really good work get to make a buck off it, then that way outweighs any dumb shitness of it.
I just hope they don't keep doing it, right? I hope they don't think that this is a good way forward for art. I think it's not a good way forward, right?
I mean, it's so hard to get paid as an artist. It's so hard. This is a way they can get paid. How can you be against that?
Well, talk to me again when they've switched to proof of stake, which to me at this point,
then we can really have this actual discussion without the moral outrage behind it, which is very real.
The proof of stake thing still sounds like I don't know, snake oil, right? Like I still have.
I mean, none of it is not snake oil. I mean, money is snake oil. It's like.
Okay. No, I just mean I mean snake oil in the sense that of course money is snake oil. I mean in the sense that people talk about it as if it was right around the corner, and I've yet to see it in practice.
Well, yeah, I don't think. I mean, right around the corner is like
How do I? What am I doing here, man? Do you see the?
So if you hang off, you can do the same trick now, but it'll work. Hang off the ledge and then go straight down.
How about I go this way?
Yeah, you can, but that laser wouldn't hurt you if you hung off the ledge and went straight down. Oh, that's the trick I learned on the European. What was it called? The European speedrun.
Did I gamble? I gambled, right?
He'll tell you. If you go up, he'll say you're welcome
the number of times I've died here.
Yeah.
Because I just walked in.
Yeah, I definitely feel that.
Okay, well, all good.
Unlucky you got a dark room. That sucks. I think you should lean on these 16 bombs.
Yeah, probably.
But obviously, don't piss off any guards.
I know that some people clear the path first.
Yeah, I mean, leave your dog. You could go back and get the torch.
You know what? I think
really heavily.
I think you're right with the bombs.
It's probably not going to make anyone mad.
Yeah, that seemed fun. Okay. That's a wait. Oh, that way. Got it. Okay. Okay.
Nice.
Man, the fact that I can pull this off in parallel to having this conversation with you is totally nuts.
It's amazing. It gets all the nervous energy is getting out of your system arguing about crypto art.
I mean, I'm happy to. This conversation is really productive for me because I'm happy to. You've definitely helped me understand that my outrage about the uniqueness is personal, whereas my outrage about the NFT like environmental thing is not. Right? That's just a thing that I see as like a general bad idea. The uniqueness thing I just think is like, I don't think it's a good thing to do for very different reasons, right? For like fundamental, my belief in the structure of things, right? And things being things. I just think that's not, I don't think that's a great idea.
I just don't, this doesn't seem like outside the wheelhouse of human behavior to me.
For sure not. Like no, for sure not.
The kind of stuff we would do.
I just feel like physicality to some extent matters. Like it's been a thing. It's been a theme in my personal life over the course of the last, I want to say like 8 years. When like the second I moved out of my super dinky apartment that I had in the West Village, and had space, I like wanted to play board games instead of video games. I suddenly had space for things. I started getting back into vinyl. Like the physicality of things started mattering to me again. So I think it's more of a form. Again, it's like just my good old form follows function thing, right? Where I'd like people to at least understand what they're doing, and I'm not sure that's always the case. Shit, what am I doing here? Did I just get hit 3 times? I got 16 health. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay,
did you stash Excalibur, or are you just gonna do it with the bombs trick?
I think I want to do it with the bombs trick.
It's so easy.
I have two. I don't have glue, but I just basically I whip. I go to the top, I whip, I double...
Whoever comes out.
I double bomb.
Right at the very left edge.
Right at the very, or wherever it is, right?
Or right edge, yeah. Wherever it is.
Very edge, like double bomb, and then go over... Yeah, that's what I was going to do. I wasn't going to... I haven't tried Excalibur in a while.
Oh, this is super easy.
Yeah, let's try it. Well, it says...
Excalibur is like slightly easier.
I got to buy.
Oh, yeah. If I yell pause it.
Okay. I've definitely... Oh, God. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, you got it.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
That was, What happens now?
Yeah, she doesn't let you try. You have to, like, bomb your way in now. Right? Did you see a message? It's like, good try.
No, I don't know.
I didn't see the message. Go back. Maybe you still... Usually, if you die...
Perhaps you'll find... I can't go back in, right?
Yeah, you can. You have to bomb it. So that'll piss her off, which is the problem.
Yeah, but
go get the bow. Okay. Go get the bow first. Get the bow. bomb your way to the arrow, come out, and kill her with a bow. This is off the top of my head. This is not something I worked out.
There's the bow.
Yeah, I should have yelled pause, John. You're right.
So you think I should? So I missed that last part. You think I should?
Take the bow inside. Do not shoot at her yet.
Okay. Take the bow inside. Get now. Bomb.
Yeah. Yeah. Bomb out the left. That's perfect. Oh, maybe she won't even be pissed at you. No, she is.
Yeah,
All right. Now go get the arrow. Get rid of this arrow. You don't care about that stupid.
Right.
And then use the golden arrow plus bow to murder her.
Oh!
Oh, jeez, good shot! Nice! That was dramatic. That was more fun than succeeding at the Sun Challenge anyway.
That was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Oh shit! This is probably over the top. This is probably not necessary, but I'm at 216. Why not?
Yeah. There's probably no time.
I'm at 3 health and I lost the Ankh, so.
Okay, so here's the shitty thing I'm gonna do in this argument.
Okay.
This is the really shitty thing I'm going to do, and it is going to be, I'm going to try to, in part, wave away artists' responsibility for the damage that the Ethereum network is doing to the environment. So this is not really an acceptable argument, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Okay.
So my only thing about artists' use of the Ethereum chain to sell NFT and the way that it uses a huge amount of power, which generates a huge amount of CO2, which is going to kill us all and our children and the world, is that yesterday there was 1.2 million transactions on the Ethereum chain. Right. And I think probably the number of those that were art related were a small percent.
Sure. I mean, that's a common argument, right? That's a common argument. My counter to that usually it's not strong.
There's not really a counter.
Right.
I mean, it's a terrible argument to begin with.
Right. Well, my point usually is every little bit helps, right?
Yeah.
Every little bit helps, and if everyone does their fair share, then as a total, we as a society, fuck.
What?
Are there 2 of those? What the hell?
Double frogs. You can kill them both with 1 arrow.
Oh, Jesus, wait.
Oh,
really?
No, you can't.
Oh, no, I did kill them both. No, but I died. Damn it. How low was I on health?
Well, you restarted, so...
Right, but I think I was at 7 health. How did I just lose 7 health?
Did you get killed by the bubble block? I was actually watching the frogs as well.
I think I got hit by something. I don't know. The block respawned on you.
Yeah.
I think it did because those worms were the real
I shouldn't have said anything about killing the frogs because there's no reason to kill the frogs.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna. Well, whatever.
You should have just.
I've never seen 2 frogs, right? Like I've never seen 2 of them next to each other. Whatever. That was a good run.
And that was good. That's kind of a natural end place for the discussion too.
Yeah, so we're on this. I think we're on the same page, minus that I'm a little bit more outraged about the.
Yeah.
Well, actually, we're on the same page about that too. I just wish people. What do I? Well, you know what? It's more personal. I don't like the idea that something that I make digitally is like made artificially unique. It's not that I don't agree.
A lot of your friends make their living that way. So.
Well, no. Well. They don't really. Like, I don't have a whole lot of friends who sell unique games to one person.
I mean, digital scarcity.
No. But those are 2 different. No. Those are 2 different things. Like,
no.
Yes, they are.
It's less orders. It's just degrees of magnitude.
No. I think that this kind of thing, like, okay, again, I've worked as a research scientist for.
If we're gonna keep doing this, you should start a game. No. I should start a game.
I worked as a research scientist. I'm gonna. You know what we're gonna do now? Wait a second. This is gonna be even better.
Oh, you want to do multiplayer?
No. I'm gonna do my Lonely Mountains downhill daily.
Okay.
Which is way harder to do while you're talking. Like by so much, it's so much harder. I'm gonna try this. Okay, here we go. Oh wait, I have to share this with you because again, you're not gonna. Damn it. you're gonna see it delayed on the stream otherwise.
Oh yeah, Doggy Docky says I'm gonna win all arguments now because you just won't be able to talk.
Exactly. Go live. Here we go. You should see this now.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. So I just still think there's a difference between this, and the reason why is because of the way my ideology, right? Like I worked as a research scientist for over a decade, and all my papers are free online, right? They're not behind paywalls. I don't believe in that at all.
Information wants to be free.
Right. I believe information wants to be free, and especially it's digital. Like if you make a thing that's like I paint on a canvas, sure. But if I make a JPEG, I want everyone to be able to see it. I want everyone to my music. I want everyone to be able to listen to my music. I'm not making it, and I'm asking people to pay me money for it the same way I'm asking people to pay me money for Osmos, right? If they don't feel like they want to pay money for it, there are a million ways that they can avoid, they can engage with it without paying money for it. In the case of the music, they can do it anyway because I literally don't have a lock on how often they can listen to it.
I mean, that's cool. I'm glad for you. It's just that's not how I make a living.
Well, but it is.
I'm not morally bothered about it.
But it is because you sell video games and you don't sell... like, each of your games doesn't have, like, a unique sprite in it, right? Everyone's playing the same video game.
Like Rockland's comment. POV, it's 2029 and you're in the Hofgarten discussing this newfangled modernist art thing.
While it's like, while you're on a bike dying. Oh shit, this is not going to work.
I like to run accents too. As soon as you get really into this, I'm going to start arguing that Canadian beer is better than German beer when you have like no neurons.
Oh, you don't, dude. You don't have to argue that with me. I actually think you're right. That is not an argument that you have to have with me because I agree.
It says the video isn't streaming to Twitch.
Wait, what? Oh Jesus, I'm not sorry. I didn't. Yeah, that's me. That's my bad. There we go. Sorry, everyone. I messed that one up. That must have been even more fun to like have us argue while there's just like the pause screen. No, I'm not going to argue that. I love Canadian beer. That's when I started realizing that German beer sucks. Like when I met Eddie in 2001 and then in 2003, I went to the Nelson Brewery and I was like, man, German beer is garbage, right?
Rocklight says Czech beer is better than any beer.
Yeah, see, I
have had an incredible experience with Czech beer though. We went to the brewery in Pilsen and my God, I mean, they still brew some Pilsner in the old style in big barrels in the basement, and it's completely amazing.
Don't get me wrong, Germany still does that too, and some of the beer is amazing, but it's just like very uniform, right? Like they like uniformity. The nuance is almost like, it's like, oh, do you like this punk rock band, this punk rock band? I love punk rock, but I understand that people who don't, they're going to be like, this all kind of sounds the same, right? German beer, if you're not a beer lover, it's beer, right?
How does Canadian beer compare with Oregon beer? I'm gonna say they're probably roughly equivalent.
Oh,
I think Oregon beer is probably just as good as Vancouver beer.
Oh
God, I would love to go to Oregon and bring a couple beers. And
yeah, soon maybe. Did you get? What's the vaccination situation up there?
We're just starting our mass vaccination program. So we just got like kind of elderly people, 90 to 80. We're way behind the States. But in BC, I think all of Canada, the plan is to have like everybody vaccinated by July, which would be fucking awesome.
Right. Wow. Okay. So yeah, because we're doing pretty. Oh shit. Oh come on. Can I? Oh Jesus Christ! I can't believe I made that.
You should just get off your bike and walk. It'd be way easier.
It would be easier. Please don't die here. Please don't die. Okay.
How are you supposed to do that? I'm
not gonna. If I die now, I don't think I'm gonna restart this. This is way too good for a daily run. Like oh boy, careful.
Oh, this is your daily?
This is my daily.
I'm gonna ruin your daily.
Oh Jesus Christ! And the Friday, nope. The Friday daily has no checkpoints, so now I'm gonna go all the way back to the beginning. All that shit I just did, now I have to do it all again. So. It's very beating the Friday daily is almost impossible. I've done it once. No, I'm not going to argue the beer thing with you at all. I love Canadian beer. It's fantastic.
I want to say one more thing about that I was kind of leading up to on my terrible defense of crypto artists and their
misuse
of CO2,
right.
Which I agree is indefensible. But in defense of it, the thing that makes me mad that makes me actually angry is that 1.2 million transactions, 1.2 million transactions before anybody gave a shit about crypto art. But like only when artists started making a buck is when everybody gets outraged.
Oh, that's yeah. So, I'll give you that 100%.
That is like incredibly frustrating.
No, that's I agree. Well, see the thing is I've been outraged about this for a while, right? So for me, I don't perceive the thing.
It's true that everybody knows the crypto art, or not crypto art.
Not crypto art.
Like, no. Bitcoin and ETH generate a huge amount of CO. Like everybody knows that, it's understood. It's just like the kind of current like level of the kind of current popular level of outrage is all focused towards artists when like most like the vast majority of people. Whoa, good jump. The vast majority of people doing this are not crypto artists. Right. You're just like the same people who've been doing it for the last.
I think there's a certain. I mean, I'm speculating here to be clear, but I think there's a certain disappointment that those people would not be the people who would engage in this, right? I think that's I'm speculating.
We just all hold artists to a higher.
I think we do. I think some people do, right? And
I think artists. How could you? We already hate the tech bro, the tech bro Bitcoin guys.
Like, don't be one of those folks, right? Like. I think that's more of it, is my guess. It's a guess, right?
I think it's just because it's very visible. Because I don't know what these million transactions are. Like, I literally don't know. I assume a lot of them are just speculative arbitrage trading nonsense. Oh, that's the same place you died last time.
Yeah, that jump super sucks.
There's save points? There's like checkpoints though, aren't there?
No, not on the Friday. Not the Friday. The Friday daily daily has no checkpoints.
How long is it?
I have to get all the way. I have to get to the bottom of the mountain.
A whole mountain?
Yeah. Well, I'm almost there. I'm probably like.
How do you tell? Is there a meter?
I know this mountain. I've also done this. I've done a daily before that looked a lot like this, but had checkpoints. So I'm gonna try it one or two more times, and then I'll switch to something else.
Yeah, but I think RM Cubic of like how many crypto bros were you regularly hanging out with before people you already know them got involved, and our circles just have a higher percentage of artists than others. I think that's
another thing, right? Like I don't know a whole lot of crypto bros.
Yeah.
In fact,
and I think
maybe I know one.
Circles.
Right.
Yeah, I guess Matthew Wagner got out of the game.
Yeah, Matthew Wagner did this in like 2010.
Yeah.
Right. Like he had a little like GPU rendering farm in his kitchen like 10 years ago.
God, how many Bitcoins did he have I think he had like 6 Bitcoins.
He had 6 Bitcoins, yeah.
Do you know how many he has now?
It's multiple hundred thousands of dollars.
0.
Wait, what?
When Bitcoin rose up to the price where he could break even, he sold them all.
Oh, right. No, I know that he sold them all.
Yeah.
And he sold them for like $1, right? Like.
Well, he sold them for enough money to pay for the rig that his mining rig.
Yeah, right. But it was like comparatively, it was almost nothing. Yeah, I mean, if he still had them now.
It would be ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matthew
Wagner is just a friend of ours. He makes games. He started.
He worked on Aztez.
He started Blurst. Yeah, worked on Aztez.
He does a lot of art right now. A lot of procedural art.
Yeah, you could see it go. Yeah, it would be like perfect for the crypto scene. Yeah.
I mean, if Matthew engages in this, I would not be shocked, right? Because I know that he has an affinity with it anyway. I don't want to engage with it.
I think that's right. I would never buy. I think buying anything in this market is just ridiculous. Like you're purely buying tulips.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, it's been compared to that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm on tilt. I reached my I peter out on focus.
Docky says he mostly knows him from Blurst unicycles and doing pull-ups at the office. That's definitely the Matthew Wagner we're talking about.
That is 100% that guy. Lovely guy.
John Axon wants to know about the tulip market. Can we just spend the next 20 minutes on the history of the Dutch tulip craze?
I read an article about it once, but I don't actually know a whole lot. But it was the most expensive commodity for a while, and it was like on the order of like tulips cost like the price of a house, right? I
actually read a great book on tulips last year, just when lockdown started, called Tulip.
Interesting.
It's very beautiful. It's like a huge full print. It's called The Tulip by Anna Pavert.
Does it cover the history?
Yeah, it's actually it's not focused only on the tulip mania. That's like a chapter, but it's mostly all about the history of the tulip, kind of from a botanist point of view. It's
that actually
really
sounds amazing.
Good.
Can you send me the link to that?
I'm gonna paste it in the I'm gonna paste it in the chat. Yeah,
okay.
there it is in the chat.
Okay.
Don't buy it off. Wait. What does it cost on Amazon? Oh yeah. Wait, I don't see the price. Yeah, like $10. Yeah, or get it if you get a big hardcover book. It's like originally it's for like $200. They're beautiful prints. It's like the most gorgeous book I've ever owned.
Is it like
you can get a used copy?
Is it a Taschen book, like one of those German art printer?
I don't know who I'm looking at it here on Amazon. I don't see who the publisher is. I don't have the book with me because I gave it to a friend.
Got it. Yeah, that sounds interesting.
But it's kind of dry, but it's super interesting, and the pictures are like ungodly.
Oh god, I don't think I'm gonna make that. Oh no, it worked. Gotta go around here. I think, okay, now I made it past that couple of those earlier hurdles. I'm probably gonna die on the same spot again. That jump is hard.
Well, I feel like we've exhausted the.
Yeah. No, you feel free to sign off whenever you like. But that was I'll pause for a second. That was really interesting. That was interesting because it gave me a little bit of a framing of which of my issues are general and which are personal.
Yeah, I mean, there's very real. I mean, it's definitely a very real problem. It's not like, oh, this is great and it's no problem and everyone is just overreacting. It's like really not a case of that.
All right.
But it's complicated, you know. It's like more gray area than also people want to think.
Right. I'm just, when musicians start talking about this, right, and they're like, oh, I'm going to start selling my stuff using NFTs, and I was like, oh man, like that's really, like, just do shows or do other stuff, right? It's like that sounds like a bad idea, because now suddenly you're not talking about you're going to make one album, right? That's not what that is. Like, you'd have to make an NFT so that your album is unique in some weird ass way.
Right? I mean, I wouldn't worry about this distorting the way people produce art, because it'll be gone soon.
Okay, great. That's the best news I've heard today.
Yeah, for points, like the art trade has been shady since forever, right? Like, yeah, absolutely. It's just like more like, yeah, the art world is so completely bullshit. Like rich people playing games with each other.
Right, yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Well, that's why when I started seeing musicians get into it and being like, oh, interesting new technology, I'm like, oh, no, please don't. No. Don't, like, this needs to stop somewhere. Like, someone start, like, putting, like, stuffing the holes so this doesn't, like, diffuse everywhere, right? Because it's like, you know what it is. The thing is, you, more than I, because you've coded it yourself before, right? But, like, we know more about the technology and the implications. And I think a lot of people just don't, right? They just don't. And then serving them arguments like, well, it's only not you said it was a bad argument, but other people use that in good faith, right? They're like, oh, it's only like a fraction of the total damage.
Yeah.
And it's like, ooh, that's don't tell them, don't use that as an argument to be like, be okay with this, right? If you're gonna do it, then at least know what you're doing. Right? At least know what you're doing and own up to it, right? Don't be that person who's like, well, no one.
Yeah, you can't. You absolutely can't, because, right? It's just because people hate gray area. They want it to be entirely good or entirely bad. So people are like trying to argue that it's entirely good, which is completely impossible.
Right? And it's like, if you know that it's partially bad, like the people who are like saying this whole thing, like, I don't know if you saw David O'Reilly. I don't know, he was like, how many t-shirts have you bought, bro? Right? And it's like, oh, dude, what? Like, stop doing the weird ass, like carbon offset comparison bullshit, right? Like, you're all like, just don't, when in doubt, do something for the world and not against it, right? That's usually my take. We need enough people in the world that are pro-life and pro-people, because if everyone's a cynic and engages in this practice, we're screwed. Right? And then I can just be like, oh, I'm 50. At least I won't have to be around that long anymore to watch this bullshit evolve. Right?
Yeah, and from the artist point of view, like, I mean, the artists I know are the most interested in this topic. Like, they are the ones who are like constantly organizing seminars for each other and like trying to make forward progress. Like, I think a lot of why the outside world knows about this issue is because of artist-led conversations. Yeah. Because certainly on my Twitter, I see all this stuff just because of
because of your job, because of the thing you do, right?
Right, exactly. And like this blew up in the artist space like way before it blew up in the rest of the world.
Like how long ago? Like months ago? Years ago?
No, months ago.
Months
Not
ago, right?
ago.
Yeah, I thought it was months ago. This has only happened recently. Like I caught wind of this about a week or two ago, and then I got a little bit more upset about it when I started seeing musicians talk about it, because that's what I do now to a large extent. And I like the, call me idealistic and naive, right? But like when Kyle and Ron did the whole like pay what you want thing, mind you, they'd already made their money off of World of Goo, but then when they were like, let's pay what you want, and then Radiohead, again, a band that doesn't need the money probably, put up their stuff for free, I was like, I find this all to be very interesting, right? Like the whole like pay what you want model, I get it that it doesn't work, right? And I understand that sometimes having stuff on a platform, like for us, same for you, right? For us, being on iOS was a big deal, right? When the market wasn't as crowded and cluttered as it is now, right? That was a huge deal because of the megaphone that is that store, and the fact that there was a lot of friction. You called it friction. I actually like that term, right? Yeah, you could have found a way to download the game illegally and play it on a phone, but a lot of people are not going to do that because there's friction. If it was easy, more people would do it for sure, right?
Right.
Because I did it when I was a student, right? When I was a broke student, guess what I did, right? There was a thing called BitTorrent. It probably still exists, but people did that because you had no money. Like I had no money. I had enough money to buy food.
Yeah, and it's like that's one of the big advantages of things like Steam and Netflix is it makes it finally it's easier to buy something than it is to pirate it. Like that's a big reason that those storefronts are successful.
Right. Yeah, no, I think so. I think we're 99% on the same. 99. We're mostly on the same page, right? And actually, you've convinced me to be a little bit less aggressive against like artists that do like one-offs to like offset the fact that they've been struggling for I don't know how long, right?
Yeah, I just think it's a gray area. I just don't think it's. Yeah, it's like there's negatives. I mean, obvious overriding negatives, and especially because there's negatives for like you and for me because we breathe the air, and the two people who are involved in this transaction are like not us. So it's like they're, even if my friend makes a bunch of money on a crypto thing, he's like trying to kill the rest of us, which is bad. Like I'm not sugarcoating that. It's like it's like not sugarcoatable.
It's not sugarcoatable. And to be very clear again, that was probably the main, that plus my personal ideological reason about the multiplicity or the lack of uniqueness of digital objects, that is what caused me to reply to Jason. I don't engage in this kind of like. I don't
understand how this is even Jason's work. Just stole your work.
Sure, that's also unacceptable. But okay. So to be very clear, yes. So again, I'm not going to
describe. I don't know if everyone in the chat.
I'm not going to. So I'm going to go. I'm going to go back a little bit. I'm not going to say he didn't. You are right. I was just not as upset about it, because in 2012 he asked a bunch of his friends to make pieces for the Castle Doctrine, in which he was making a game where each of these pieces would only be able to be owned by a single person in his game world, in his online game world, thus simulating the real world, not NFTs, although there's a eerie parallel there because of the digitalness of the game. But each object was unique in the game, and you could like steal shit. I never played the game, right? Because I already thought, like, once I realized what he was doing, and this was like the beginning of the Jason Rohrer thing, where he was like, I need to be armed to protect my family and stuff. Where I was like, ooh, now you're losing me, man. Right? This is the whole like libertarian viewpoint that I did not grow up with, right? Like I grew up.
You should be doing this while you're doing a downhill run.
I'm gonna die, right? Like
Yeah, that's fine.
I basically let's see. Let me try to get over this stump here first. I come from similar to you, like let's just say we come from places that you can call a social democracy, right? Like I think Canada qualifies as a social democracy, right? The U.S. not so much, right? It's a democracy, sort of, kind of, but it's definitely not social. Okay, here comes the jump. This jump sucks because what I have to do is I have to jump from here. Nope. Okay, another downhill run.
Right? Seems like you could have had more speed. Can you not like turn around?
You can, but you have to like almost all the jumps. If you don't find like a better option in these dailies, are like threading the needle. Right? You always have to like make it right through two little obstacles. Anywhere. Where was I going with this? So yeah, so he made that game, and I gave him those, very well knowing that the game might make money. He even later on printed them. And sold them as prints. And I was like,
so you do see like some level of like, you knew there was going to be commercial exploitation.
Yeah, there was never a contract. And I was like, dude, whatever, man. Like, at the time, it was like, I like Jason. He's made cool stuff. I respect him deeply as an artist. And being part of one of his projects, I was honored, right, that he asked me to be part of one of his projects. Because I thought his
I like your piece too. It's really cool.
Yeah, I had a great time doing it. It was me messing around with processing. I was like, oh, how can I like make some like random gradients in processing? And I had fun doing it. It was super cool, and you know, to see it misused in that way, like almost a decade later, is like, it's just disappointing, right? It's more disappointing to me than I'm like bent out of shape that Jason's making money off of my work. Right? I get it that doesn't apologize the fact that he's stealing without consent, right?
Yeah, that seems like the biggest issue.
I mean, like, the way he told me, we were emailing. What he told me by email was that he said that there's 50 plus of us. One of him, he punted on it because he knew it was mostly friends and family, which I'm like, that's not an excuse. And he was like, he even said it's not an excuse, right? Yeah. He wasn't expecting, his words were, he wasn't expecting that people would be outraged. And he didn't know that there was an outrage around art and NFTs, which you just pointed out is, you know, a thing that you find a little bit too strong, given that now suddenly it's artists, and it could have been the tech bros the whole time, right? Which is a valid point.
Yeah, that's true. He's involving you he's also like involving you in the free-for-all without your permission too.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't.
Really, he says he just had no idea that there was like.
Yep. I mean, but that's okay. I'm gonna say.
It shows whatever weird spaces he's hanging out.
So, but that's Jason.
Was he ruined by something? Did he get into like a Facebook group that destroyed his mind or something?
This is Jason in a nutshell, right? So he was always, as long as I've known him, despite having a master's in CS and having actually published papers on like systems stuff. He's painfully oblivious to what's going on around him. He is like when he was working on whatever that's the Starry Sky game, the procedurally generated guns and stuff that shoot 'em up that he made with the
recursive one.
With the recursive one. When he was working on that, he came to me at GDC and he's like, dude, I'm tracking people's plays. You're not going to believe it. I can't believe people aren't doing this. It's amazing. And I was like, Jason, I think you don't know this, but we did that for, like, everyone's doing that. He's like, no one's doing this. And I'm like, no, dude, everyone's doing it.
Like just seeing how far people
tracking data, right? Yeah. He thought that was revolutionary in 2011, 2012. And I'm like, it's really not.
Yeah. So there's like 4 GC talks tomorrow about this.
Yeah. So he tends to have like a limited horizon when it comes to
how like delightfully naively oblivious by intent. It's like that's kind of true, right? It's like kind of how you want to think about.
He is, right? But sometimes it gets bad. It's bad, right? And it gets into areas where it feels like almost malicious and nefarious, and I wish he wasn't doing it. Oh boy, that was way too close. But anyway, I wish there was a lot of things he wasn't doing, right? I wish he wasn't a populist, right? I wish he wasn't. There's a lot of things Jason Rohrer does these days I wish he wasn't doing. right? So anyway, there you go. There's the context, everyone, in case like people here on this, like I already ranted about this 2 days ago,
Right.
but not in that detail, like not in that amount of like, here's the background of all this, right? Also, I'm not engaging with the chat at all because I'm playing this game that I'm going to die in like 2 seconds again.
Brooklyn got the name Inside a Starfield Sky, and he loved the concept and couldn't get into the game.
The game's not great. The concept is a million times stronger than the game. Most of the guns are bad, right?
Yeah. I guess maybe more of a feeling of progression could have helped, because it all kind of felt a little bit this.
I have to be going faster. You're right. I have to be going way faster.
You go up to it and then turn around.
Yeah.
You go up there, look at it.
No. I'm not speeding. I'm not speeding up enough. You're 100% correct. I need to speed up a lot more before that jump.
But I'm saying, can you like stop and then go back? Like, can you what?
You cannot.
You cannot. You have to just like go.
Yeah, you have to go.
Okay.
There's no backup.
Does it take you by surprise, or do you like recognize the terrain before it?
So on the first time you go down the daily, the obstacles are quote unquote procedural, but they're like all pre-constructed, so they get randomly placed, but they're all handcrafted, right? So it's as if you took Spelunky chunks and just like said, oh, today this chunk is going to be here, right? And then the algorithm checks to see that there's at least one path that this dinky bike can get through. That's basically.
You get better bike.
Yeah, right? for the daily, you get the shittiest bike.
Oh, everybody has the shittiest bike?
Everybody has the shittiest bike.
I like that. That's cool.
No. We talked to the guy, like Daniel Helbig, the creative director, was on the show like a month ago or something, or 6 weeks ago. I don't know, something like that. And he told us all about how it's generated.
That's cool. Tyler Davis says talking about a podcast. It was apparently really interesting with the Jason Rohrer interview. You don't have a link for that around, do you, Tyler? Oh, hey Ash, what you playing? I didn't realize that's what HOP stood for. So wait, can you go over those logs, or you have to go around them?
You have to go around them. Okay, it's 12 o'clock.
Is it? Is it coming up?
It's almost coming up. I'm trying to go massively carefully over these places so that I don't die right before I get to it, because I think this is going to be my last try.
Right here?
It's noon.
No, I do not recognize it.
Almost there.
Sweet, thanks for the link, Talkie.
Yeah, here we are. Okay, this is it. So I have to line up over here, and now I have to like really.
You just gotta differ.
Yeah, I have to like. Nope.
I think you made it. You were just already off your bike.
No, I can't. That's it. I'm gonna quit to menu. It's noon. I like this as the backdrop for the closing ceremony, because it's like nice mountains and everything.
Okay, well, I'll jump off and let you say goodbye.
Yeah, well, thanks, Colin. That was good. That was that was informative. Thanks a lot for hanging out.
Yeah.
Take care. Say hi to Sarah.
Will do.
Cheers. Okay, everyone. If a corpse passes through the winning in a race, do they win? I don't know. Maybe. So the first thing I have to do here before I forget it is Colin pasted the link to that Tulips book. Oh my God, it's so far away. 1 second. Let me just make sure that I have that open in a tab, because I would like to look that up again. There we go. Do you have an opinion on Gun, Germs, and Steel? I've never read Guns, Germs, and Steel, but I've been told to read it by many people. Oh, thanks for the links, guys. That's really nice. So yeah, that was a wild conversation. Hey, Docky. I didn't catch you there earlier. Sounds like fun chat. Yeah, I guess I have Colin's right. It's complicated, right? It's a complicated conversation to have, but I've been an academic my entire life, and I've been fortunate enough to always kind of sort of make that work financially, in the sense that I've had a job, right? It's like one way to have an income when you have a creative output on the side. There are a lot of ways to do that. I just, this whole NFT stuff is slightly bumming me out, right? was trapped in a 3-hour meeting, so I arrived late. I watched the VOD because I didn't hear anything good about NFT art. Yeah, and I have very little good to say about it, right? You probably, I know you saw that I replied to Jason about that, and I didn't get into a back and forth. The back and forth happened on the back channel by email, because I'm not going to engage in that kind of stuff on Twitter. Like, it's not, no, that's not, I'm not built for that, right? Yeah, it's an interesting conversation to have because of people, because it's very real. Although Colin just hypothesized that it's going to be gone soon, right? I can only hope that that's true, right? I don't think it's complicated, but I appreciate Colin Northwood joining on the stream and explaining his perspective. It led to good discussion. Yeah. And we don't always have to see eye to eye on the more like intrinsic value of a good, right? Or the like the trade value versus the use value, right? That's a whole other way of seeing it. And then the intrinsic qualities of a thing, like anything, not just digital goods, physical goods, like the intrinsic thingness of a thing, right? That's a whole other thing, right? I don't like the idea, as you all know by now probably, like that one person gets to have a thing and then no one else gets to have that, especially if it's replicable, right? That's not a thing that I'm a huge fan of. Like I, for example, have it doesn't exist in thousands, but and then artists do limited print runs. Like I have Totoro prints from Ollie Moss, and I think those were like issues of 150, right? I bought them off of eBay because I missed the sale from the Alamo Draft House, whenever that was in 2010, and I paid a lot more for them, but I just made income from Osmos, and I have them in the living room, and I love them. I love them so much. And if I could give them, if I could just say, you know what, Ollie, you should print more of them, that'd be fine. I also have some very rare Magic cards, right? And they're expensive because of the fact that Wizards has the reserved list, which is the list of cards they will never reprint in a functionally identical form. How many Black Lotus? 0. I have 0 Black Lotus. But it's complicated, right? Like I now have, it's like stamps, right? It's like valuable stamp collections, right? Remember when Twitter was a nice place like 10 years ago? I just find that sometimes when things like this are going in wild directions, like the Facebook, the good old Facebook motto of like move fast and break things. I already wasn't a fan of it back then, prior to all the damage it's caused, and I'm still not a fan of it, right? I'm an engineer and an artist, and I believe in sustainability. And because of that, these things they're not healthy. I don't find them to be healthy. So there you go. There's my closing statement. Move fast and destroy the earth. Yeah. Again, if you have a critical mass of people who think that, and a critical mass of people who don't think that, potentially things stay somewhat in balance, right? But if everyone engages in it haphazardly, well, then, then my son is not going to have a good time. And I'd prefer that to not be the case, very simply. Turns out, for most privileged people in the world, like myself, it's not that hard. It's not that hard to not be an asshole, right? It's very easy to be an asshole. It's very easy. And maybe just the people who, because the people who are gonna have to shoulder this shit are not the people who are making money off of it, right? The underprivileged are the people who always get the short end of this massive privilege stick. So yeah, no, I'm still, every fiber of my being is against this. So there you go. If that's, yeah, don't buy crypto art. Yeah. That's what like, and now for multiple reasons, not the least of which being that it's a potentially horrendously bad investment, right? Like all the people who jumped on Bitcoin and then lost their houses, and yeah, be right back minting this VOD. Oh my god. Anyway, it's 12:08. I'm gonna have to sign off because I have a couple of other things I need to get done today. But that was interesting. Also, apologies. I don't know, there was a previous downhill, Lonely Mountains downhill. It wasn't a Friday where I had a very similar track to this one, but it wasn't the free ride one. It was one where it was one with checkpoints. Because I remember being able to repeat that specific jump multiple times until I got it right. But if you have to like go all the way down to that point and then get to it, that's a little bit too hard, right? And I think I'm done for today. So with that, I will say, go check out the podcast stream. We, as far as I'm told by people on the stream earlier today, it's up already. Good job, Nick. And it's with Summoning Salt, the creator of a YouTube channel of the same name, Summoning Salt, and it is really, 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 it was fun to do, right? When you said a similar stream of GB sessions. No, just this one earlier. Yeah, that was a fun show to do. If you've never watched Summoning Salt, you're in for a treat. What's Summoning Salt's pronouns? He, him. Summoning Salt goes by he, him. But anyway, you know, people say they, them because easier because Summoning Salt, who knows, right? But the point is, there's no point. Check that out. Have a wonderful weekend. Exactly. Good job. Good call, Ryan. What else? Next week, we will be back with the podcast with the episode 3 of season 4 of Into the Depths with Kentucky Route Zero. Anything else I'm forgetting right now? Look out for a Patreon coming soon. We're making progress. We are making progress. We're making a slow forward progress to get there. Soon TM, exactly. When it's ready. When is it coming out? When it's ready. And other than that, I'll say have a lovely weekend. I'll be back here on Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific for another Breakfast Spelunky stream. And with that, I'm going to check out. Be good, everyone. Be safe, happy, healthy, and sane. And we'll see you here Wednesday next week at 9 a.m. Pacific. Cheers.